Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Donna. So happy to have you here. And for those of you who are not new, thank you so much for continuing to support my channel. I do appreciate you guys so very much. Today is my August Empties and I am super excited. I have quite a bit in here and yeah, let's just jump in. So the first thing I have in here are a couple of Ulta Beauty On The Go Cleansing Makeup Remover Facial Towelettes. I did receive these this month actually in a couple of free gift items from Ulta and I did use them. They're not horrible, they're not horrible. Like, what I can say is there was only 5 wipes in each of these and I think that's pathetic for even a trial wipe situation, but I know that you only get 25 in a full size, so like, what can you say, right? These didn't burn my eyes, which is a shocker because a lot of makeup wipes do burn my eyes, but they also didn't take off makeup very well, so I would never repurchase these. I would never suggest you purchase them. They are rather inexpensive for the full size, but they don't do much. I used them a lot for videos in which I was swatching, and even then they didn't really take off the makeup. So they're not something that I can suggest to purchase, nor are they something that I would ever purchase again on my own. I'm thankful I got them for free. I'm thankful I got to try them. You know, uber grateful for those things, but they are the makeup remover wipes for sensitive skin, which is probably why they didn't hurt my eyes, but they also did not take off the makeup. The next thing I have in here are a couple of sprays. I do have the Calgon Take Me Away Tahitian Orchid Instant Refresher Body Mist. So I use these a lot in my car just because I don't like my car to stink. It's, you know, a rather new car and I have a lot of kids and kids stink. So I use these a lot in my car. This lasted me forever. It's probably good and expired, I'm sure, but it smelled so good. This Tahitian, anything Tahitian smells amazing, but I can tell it's getting old because it's getting on that, to that point where it really is starting to smell like alcohol versus anything else. So it was great and did smell good when it wasn't expired. I would repurchase it. I think it came from Walmart. I'm not sure. It was just a really super inexpensive, you know, body mist. This is the Warm Vanilla Sugar Creamy Vanilla and Sparkling Sugar Fragrance Mist from Bath & Body Works. I love these things. I will repurchase these things always. This one smells really good. I can never get the tops off of these guys though. I wish you could because the bottles are really nice and the spray on them is amazing and it had a little bit left in there and oh, it smells so good. I love it. I love vanilla sugar, the Warm Vanilla Sugar scent from Bath & Body. I love it. So this I think I got during the holidays, so it did last for quite some time, but again, it's something that lives out in my car. I spray it when I'm in my car. I don't really use it on my body. I'm not allowed to wear perfumes to work, so, and I'm allergic to a lot of perfumes. This I'm not, but I use it in my car to make my car not stink, and I love it. Love it. I will continue to repurchase it. These guys run about $7, $8 at Bath & Body Works, so. The next thing I have in here is this Eco Tools Makeup Brush Shampoo. I do like this stuff. I have no problem repurchasing it. It's only $7.99. There isn't very much in it. With as much as I wash my brushes, I go through these quite frequently, but I found another way to wash my brushes that I love, so I quit kind of using this so much. But I just finally used the last of it. It is 6 fluid ounces. You can get them for like $8. And it really does a great job. But I just have started using like Dawn dish soap and olive oil. I know that sounds like the weirdest combination, but I saw it on another YouTuber's channel. I can't remember who. If I can, I'll put it I'll put it right here on the screen. But they were cleaning their brushes with Dawn dish soap for the, you know, antibacterial like essence of a for the antimicrobial aspect of a brush shampoo and olive oil to keep the brushes soft. And I thought, that's genius. So that's what I've been doing, and it's working really well. So I probably won't purchase one of these again unless I have to go on a trip and plan on washing my brushes while I'm on that trip, God knows. But I do love this stuff. If you're in the market for this versus like a DIY version of brush soap, this is an amazing brush soap. The next thing I have in here I actually got in an IPSY and then used in like a sample series or a full face of samples video. God, Donna, words. So I used it, and so I continued to use it because I didn't want it to go bad, and I just had it open, so why not use it? It is the IPSY by Petra Skin Treatments Glow Tonic. I actually really kind of love this to the extent, and I've never used a toner prior to this, so what I would do is cleanse my face. Then I would go in with this after I cleanse my face on just like a cotton pad and go all over my face with it again, making sure that every, you know, ounce of makeup was off of my face, but also toning. I don't even know what that means, if I'm being honest. But I liked it so much and how it made my face feel that I actually went out and purchased a full-size toner. Not a glow toner, but an Andalou Naturals. Went and purchased one of those. I found that at TJMaxx and it was super inexpensive, so I purchased it. I think this is also super inexpensive. I don't have a Target around me, so I would have repurchased this, but I mean, I could do it mail order, but I just didn't. I found a toner at TJMaxx instead. I would purchase that though. The next thing I have is this Amazing Grace shampoo, bath and shower gel. This is just a little tiny sample size that I got in some free product from Ulta when I first started this channel of mine, so a year ago. And I didn't use it a whole lot at first. It does kind of have like this really floral scent to it that kind of drives me bonkers, but it is a really nice, just really nice subtle smell once it gets on your body. It's not super overpowering. I never used it as a shampoo. I did use it as a bath and shower gel though. It did take forever to get through. A little bit goes a long way. I do love Philosophy as a brand, and I would probably repurchase some more of their shampoo, body, bath and shower gels, but probably not this one, because this one was just, like I said, it was super subtle once it got onto your skin and you got out of the shower, but while you're, you know, bathing yourself and it's sudsing up, it's really overpowering floral scent, and I don't really prefer florals. The next thing I have is this guy, this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in Radiance. This is another thing that I think I got in an IPSY bag, and another thing that I used in my full face samples video. I'll go ahead and link that in the cards. This is an amazing primer. I am seriously thinking about purchasing a full size of it in, you know, either the Sephora VIB sale or something. I with points at Ulta, I have a lot of points I could be using for purchases. My hair is shedding. I really did dig this primer. It was very nice. I could actually see the glowiness of it through my foundations, and I really like that. It is just a really tiny bottle though. It lasted though, for a little tiny bottle, it lasted me quite some time. I think I used it for a good, you know, week and a half, so I got a good 10 uses out of it. A little bit really does go a long way with this primer. It doesn't have the silicone-y feel to it like their regular photo finish primer does, the blurring one, I guess, which I liked. I don't really prefer the texture of the silicone feel of some primers. This one was really beautiful, and I loved what it did for my makeup application. I think I talked about this last month. It's just a sponge. I don't know why I didn't throw it away. Okay. Well, it's getting thrown away this month. It is just a makeup sponge. It is disgusting. I am going to throw it away. I don't know. I think I talked about it last month, so we're not going to talk about it again this month. The next thing I have is this guy. It is the NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil, and it is the one that comes with this like crazy spiky part there, and on the other end it does have a spoolie. I really love this spoolie. This spoolie was an amazing spoolie. Like, I'm really sad to have to get rid of the pencil because of that spoolie, but I will be repurchasing this. So I really loved this eye pencil. It has this really nice little shape to it. It is kind of like an oval shape. Like, it reminds me of the Cosmetics brow power, only it stays together. It stays in one piece, so that it's got that going for it. It's also more inexpensive than the Cosmetics brow power, and I feel like the pigmentation on it is amazing. It does last for quite some time. I did get it when I went to California on my vacation. There is a little tiny bit of it left, but not enough that I could do both brows, so I just am calling it quits on it. I do love this brow pencil. I will be repurchasing it. It's thin enough that it creates a really nice defined line, yet can be turned and be thick enough to fill as well. I find it to be like a one and only brow pencil need for me. I really love NYX brow pencils, and this one is quite possibly my favorite, so I will be repurchasing that, and it is in the color Ash Brown. It was a very nice color for my brows, and it matched really well. The next thing I have is this Hikari liquid eyeliner in Iris. So I think I've spoke about this before in some videos of mine. I got this in a haul that I got from eBay, and okay, so I don't know what's going on. It does look really nice right now, but it just doesn't have, what is going on? It has some crazy pigmentation right now that I have never seen out of this thing before. I don't know. I might pull it back and use it. So in the past, when I've gone in to use this is not how this is not how it's been on my eyes. It's actually been very, very muted and more gray than purple. But this definitely looks purple. I don't know, maybe lying on its side was what it needed, because in my bin here it just kind of laid on its side. So I'm gonna pull it back out. We're gonna try it again. I hated this. I hated this because it was never more than gray on my eyeballs. So I'm gonna pull it back out. We're gonna try it again. You may see it in next month's empties. I just thought that it either didn't have any pigmentation or it was like empty. So the next thing I have in here is this. It is the Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. I did get this in the last Sephora VIB sale, and I purchased it with the backlight priming filter, and it came also with a little bronzer, and it was just a little trial size pack. This lasted for a very long time. I did, for the last like several weeks, I was using this every single day. You don't need a whole lot. It is not my favorite of the two. It's purple, which is really cool. It kind of smells like lemon almost, which is really weird to me. It goes on really, it's really kind of a water-based primer, so it goes on very much like a moisturizer instead of a primer. There's not really a lot of tackiness to it, not really a lot of stick around to it. It goes onto your skin and kind of seeps in, which is fine. It is what it is. It's just not my favorite of the two. If I repurchased another one, it would be the other, the Becca Backlight Priming filter, not this one. But for those of you who really like a blurred kind of complexion, have large pores, whatever, this is supposed to help it. I didn't see that kind of difference in my skin, honestly, when I was using it. Like I said, it's not my favorite. I won't repurchase it. But this is like a cult favorite. There are a lot of people that love this stuff. So, I'm not speaking poorly of it. It did do miraculous things to my complexion and helped my makeup's staying power. It definitely is there for the makeup application. I just didn't really prefer the smell of it. It kind of reminded me of Pledge, and I felt like it didn't really do much for my skin, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so Becca's First Light Priming Filter, I liked it. I didn't love it. I won't repurchase it. The next thing I have in here are these Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. I did use a set of these. We just recently got these in our BoxyCharm. I did use a set of these. They're not bad. I know that a lot of people had some severe allergic reactions to them. This is what they look like. I have super sensitive skin and had zero reaction to these guys. I am really quite pleased with how they interacted with my eye bags. Actually, they stuck on my face, which is a plus to begin with, because a lot of eye bags that a lot of eye masks that I've used in the past do not quite stick 100%. Like, you're constantly having to go back in and push them up, or you have to lay back for them to stay on your eyeballs. You did not have to do that with these at all. And I felt like my under eye was actually a little less puffy and a little less discolored after I took them off. I did leave them on for the full, it says 10 to 15 minutes. I did leave them on for the full 15 minutes. I did enjoy them, and I am actually thinking about buying a whole set of them. I know that I still have 2 more from the set that I received in BoxyCharm, but I am thinking about purchasing a whole box of these because I did like them that much. They're pretty dang good. I really like them. I actually stuck this, it says one-time use, but I actually stuck them back on the disc because there's still quite a bit of, like, you know, I don't know, gooiness on that disc, and I'm hoping to get another use out of them. Is that wrong? Is that bad? Should I not? I don't know. I think it would be fine. We'll see. Can't hurt anything, right? The next thing I have in here is actually my totally destructed Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. So, I've never been one to tear apart makeup containers to get the rest of the makeup out. Not really. But recently I started tearing off, like for my concealer, started tearing off the little stopper at the end so that my doe foot can actually get in and get the rest of the product out. Since I started Project Pan, I've been learning about some different things that you can do to make sure that you get all the product out of stuff. And I got a faulty pump, I think, because this pump never worked quite right. So I got it to a point where I couldn't get anything out of the pump anymore. I used to have to squeeze and push on this thing like forever to get anything out. So I got to a point where I couldn't get anything out of it anymore, and then I started cutting it apart. And you'll see that there are 2 pieces here, but we're still missing the top piece, the sealed top piece, because I actually ended up cutting it and then cutting it again and then cutting it again to get all the product out of this guy. My pump was faulty. That is all I can say about this. But with that being said, this is my Holy Grail foundation. I love this foundation. I haven't found one that I like just as much or better, so I will continue to buy it. I already did. My backup is up there in my foundation caddy right now, and I think I have a secondary backup in a drawer. How pathetic is that? But the new pump isn't as bad as this one was, and this guy is, you know, he's toast. So, yes, I will repurchase this Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. always, until I find something I like better. So that is it. That is all I had for you guys for my empties today. It was kind of a weird chain of events going on there, but let me know what you guys think about my empties. Let me know what you guys think about trying to use this again, because I really do like it. Do you think it's wrong? Let me know what you think about Hikari liquid eyeliners and why this is suddenly working when it wasn't before. Yeah. I am so happy you joined me today. Thank you so much for doing so. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you like this video enough that you'll want to hit that lovely little thumbs up that's right down here. It really does help my channel when you do that, and it helps me know what kind of content that you guys are liking, what you're loving, what you want to see from me. I hope that you'll want to subscribe to the channel and hit the little notification bell on your way out. I do upload content every week 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or Sunday, depending on how my work week goes, and sometimes I throw a bonus video in there. I have all kinds of content coming to you in the near future. I am uploaded for quite some time. I'm really super stoked about that. I do pre-film quite a bit just to make sure that I have videos coming out to you guys consistently, and I'm not in this place where I'm stressed out to make sure that I get my video up, because then YouTube doesn't become fun anymore, and that's really what we're here for. I'm almost to 500 subscribers. I do have a little bit of stuff stashed away for a 500 subscriber giveaway, so I'm hoping to do that video soon. And until next time, guys, I hope to see you in the comments, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.